hearts. How fun is that? That thumbs up, those hearts. Oh, look at them coil. Oh, I never noticed those before. I am just so excited to see some hearts. Thank you so much. I'm easily amused and filled and touched. So good to be here tonight. It is Craft Roulette, the ultimate paper crafting card making game show challenge, which we are here almost every Friday night live with a seat right here waiting for you, because we're all on the internet, so you can get comfy wherever you want to be. If you like card making and cards and chatter about cards and paper and life, you might enjoy us if you've never been here. If you are here after seeing Amanda Stevens, welcome back. We're glad to have you. Amanda was on last week. She's always a ton of fun. I really did appreciate her being with us again. She's been on a bunch, and we love her so much. Slideshow? What you can fashion out of fashion. Outstanding job. 339 different ways to interpret fashion through a see-through cards with some see-through element. It was remarkable, and the way you did hexagons, it was a good one, guys. It was a really good one. There are 4 videos also already for that episode, and you can see them over on our website, craftroulette.live. Before I forget, this next in review, which is this Craft Roulette Part 2, will be on Wednesday instead of the usual Tuesday because of the United States holiday, Independence Day. So we will be talking about fireworks instead of cards on Tuesday. So we'll see you Wednesday. Just make sure you make a note of that. There will be stuff in our Facebook group about it. Linda Gorman, I think you're here this evening. You know we are all wrapping our arms around you. That's all I got to say. Spin sponsors. We've had some great spin sponsors this month. My gosh. And it's a 5 Friday month. So they have given away gift certificates every week this month. And this will be the last week for these guys. Brutus Monroe, Christopher Allen, you're too much fun. May made it. She was on the show. If you didn't see that, you might want to go back and see her. And Pear Blossom Press, who is represented and by the founder, Amanda Stevens. If you've never added a light to a card, go over and visit Pear Blossom Press. It's an amazing thing that you can do to a card that is like a whole nother dimension. It feels like you're like an electrician making cards, but you're not. It's much, much easier than that. So that's that. We do have some new spin sponsors. We're dotting our I's and crossing our T's for July, and we will probably tell you on Wednesday who they are. I'm pretty darn excited about them, though. They're going to be pretty good, I'm telling you. You're going to want to be here every week and putting in a card, because that's how you become eligible for the giveaways, is by sending in a card. And if you sent in a card last week, if you were one of those 339 cards, make sure you stick around till the end of the show. That's when we will be doing our giveaways. Craft Roulette. We have sponsors for you guys, but we have patrons for us guys. That's bad English. For us. So we wanted to always remember to thank our patrons. We have 5 new ones this week. Sue Small Kreider, Terry Holada, Kathy Day, Melissa Hammerquist, and Sylvia Torres. What that is that means that these are the people that are coming beside us, giving us a little financial help, and in turn we give them a considerable amount of bonus content. This is the show that we do. Everything is based on this show pretty much over there on the in the Facebook Patreon group. And then there's also things on our website. So if you want to learn more about that, you can go to craftroulette.live and learn all about it. We'd love to have you join us. There's a seat right at our Patreon blog for you too. Mr. Mike, he went summery today. Very summery. He's got his little Craft Roulette wheel on. Where is it? There it is. And he's our biggest poster board for our first stamp set, the Craft Roulette, the Basics. And I've been doing a Wednesday tutorial over on the Patreon blog with a little fun card to, it's darn fascinating how many things you can do with that stamp set. I'm having a blast with it. Anyway, we also have that. And then we also have a Oh, I'll tell you about that later. Let's get on with this, shall we? We have Alice in Wonderland coming to us tonight from the UK. We have a first-time guest, Vicki Ruta, and I believe she's got somebody behind her. Welcome, Vicki Ruta. And Adrian.
Hello.
The man behind the woman. How are you guys tonight? It's good to have you.
We're good.
Very well, thank you. Thank you for having us.
Well, thanks for staying up for us. I think it's very, very sweet. It is like 11 at night for you?
Oh, a bit later than that, 12:30 now.
12:30. So we're going to have to get to that crafting pretty quickly. Tell us a little bit about yourself and your craft life, because you've got all sorts of things going on.
Yeah, okay. So I am Vicki Ruta. I've been crafting for about 10 years with the artist trading cards I started with. And I decided that they needed a little bit of paper crafting as well as the cross stitching. So that expanded, and then I went from artist trading cards into cards, and I've not looked back since, really. Through lockdown, I created so many cards, and we thought, well, they're sitting in a box. Why not start selling them? And so that's how Craftacular Creations was born. We started on the internet selling them, and then we've been lucky enough to be able to do some craft fairs. And it's worked really well. It's going very well. We're enjoying it.
Yeah.
And Adrian's amazing on all the website things.
Ow.
Well, before we forget and we turn down to your hands, I think Adrian should do a little fashion show. Look at this, you guys. He dressed up for us.
Sequin jacket.
That should be our merch. We should have a sequined jacket. I love it. You do look sharp there, dude. And I know, and I thought, okay, so I know that you two work together on this, and it's very precious. It really is sweet. You haven't been married that long, but it's really
like
great. It's really great how you work together, and how even Adrian promoted Vicki on the show tonight with your group or whatever, your friends. I thought that was just very endearing. It's sweet.
It was lovely. I didn't even have to ask him.
That's even better, isn't it? That's neat. Well, we're gonna, since it is late, I want to get right to the crafting and all that, so we can get you in bed before Sunday. And but you had a question. You had a question for me.
I do. What is Craft Roulette?
You couldn't have said it better. Do you know, Adrian?
Oh, what is Craft Roulette?
Let's find out. Let's go. We'll be right back. Thank you guys so much.
What is Craft Roulette? Craft Roulette is a live paper crafts challenge show where the goal is to complete a project that has been randomly selected by the spin of a wheel. There are 4 categories we spin for: project, colors, element, and random. Each category has 24 possible options with a combined possibility of 331,776 unique projects. Whoa. We're live every Friday at 6:30 p.m. Central on youtube.com/craftroulette. Please like and subscribe. Each week we bring on a special guest crafter to create along with us and share their unique take on the challenge. You can play too. Complete a unique project of your own using the same 4 parameters set in this episode. You'll have 48 hours to contribute by submitting pictures of your project through the submission form on craftroulette.live. Contributions are featured on marygunfund.com's weekly episode blog and the next episode. Let's recap last week's episode and submissions.
My goodness, that's what we do every Friday night, and you're always invited to join us. No kidding. If you've never tried us, try us. We're a lot of fun, and if you have never made a card, we've had some of those on too. So it's a good place to try it because we give you some ideas, and then you get to play with them. Last week was episode 169, and yes, I did put a post on our Facebook group, whether or not we have had more episodes than Mary Tyler Moore Show. And yes, we have. We've had more episodes than Dick Van Dyke, but we're still working on Grey's Anatomy. We haven't gotten up to how many episodes they've had, though, so we'll keep coming back. So we had 339 contributions last week. Those are the locations they were sent in from. You are all over the world. Chris didn't make it this week. Shucks. That was my card crime right there. The project was see-through, rustic colors for our color palette, rustic garden. Element was fashion. You guys were all over the spectrum of whatever fashion could be. I loved it. We had old fashions. We had an old-fashioned typewriter. We had dress fashions. We had all sorts. It was outstanding. You do need to spend some time over in that gallery if you can. And you had to include some kind of hexagon. So that was mine. Let's move on. Quit. Make the pain stop. Our guest crafter was Amanda Stevens. She, however, didn't have any problem making a beautiful card. Hers looks like a art piece. Loved it. Thank you, Amanda. Now the next part is going to be on a timer, and we're going to have our parade of achievers. And so that's when we get to welcome our first timers, say welcome, and congratulate our leading ladies, our major milestone, are new to Club 52, and we have a new mug clubber as well. Would Vicki like to join us? Alrighty.
Here we go.
That's Mr. Producer over there. We'll talk about him in a minute. First timer, welcome, Kat from New Zealand. Hannah from Arizona. I love that skirt. Sharon Goodman from Australia. A couple down south, huh? That was so clever. Erin from Washington. First time you've sent in a card. Those are the hardest ones, you guys. Now it's just going to be onward and upward. Mary Kay from Washington. Welcome. Michelle from Canada. Happy Canada Day tomorrow, guys. Betsy from Texas. That's sweet. Look at the sure fashions are shoes. Deanna from Florida made a shaker card. Really pretty. Dina from Florida. First timer sent in this cute card. We do have an announcement next week about her. Lisa from Ohio. Nicely done. So many styles. You can't get enough. Cheryl from Indiana. That's so cool with the windows. Have you ever made windows that open? Anita from California. Well done. Major milestone achiever with 25 cards. Terry Bonnet from Canada. Alicia has sent in her golden anniversary, number 50. Congratulations. Linda Gorman has sent in 100. She's a new mug clubber. Well done, Linda. Beautiful card. Bonnie Swakowitz has sent in 125, and she's not missed a week. My golly. Leading ladies start with Jackie Muller. We have two that are tied. Jackie Muller in Australia with Smurf Murphy in California. Such cool cards. Kathy Herring has sent in 134. That one's really funny. 5K, now 6K Lamone has sent in 136. I thought this was quite elegant and pretty. Ellen Card Monkey Jarvis has sent in 147 consecutive weeks. Patty Beck, our contribution leader number 1, has sent in 164 in a row, week after week after week. Welcome to Club 52, Makira from Texas with this cute card. And Teresa Farrington from Texas as well. Club 52 welcomes you with open arms, but no discounts, no special lounges, no frequent flyer miles, just a congratulations and well done. I do really, so I missed you, Karen. I've got 125. I missed you, Karen. I'm sorry. I will correct that. And Karen Goddard has sent in 125 as well. Whoa! Thank you for telling me that. They are on the achievements, under achievements on the episodes on craftroulette.live. And I put them out every Friday, and I do miss some. So if you know you got one, it would be really great if you could just kind of give that a little look-see next time and check on it and see if it's there, because I do miss. I have to go through 300 and some cards.
Yes, there's no easy way to do it either.
So it's all manually done. So I do miss them every once in a while, and I apologize, but because I love that you guys hit these milestones. I think it's great. When you do get to 100, and everybody that has gotten to 100, you now get a stamp set. At least for a while, with our little robot there, Roulette. So, yeah, Karen, you've done beautiful cards. I wouldn't want to miss that. That was last week, Vicki.
Yeah.
So it means that it's time to bring on the parameters.
Indeed.
No, it's this side. Yep, there they are. Those, I've never done that one. I didn't know which side to do it on. Now I know. Not that I will remember. Anyway, this is the time where we start to talk this week's parameters. We will be spinning for 4 of those bad boys and see what we're going to make tonight. But first, we always give our patrons a chance to veto a couple of these. That means that the vetoed item, if we land on it, we will spin again, and Mr. Wheel can't make us use that. If you think you can use those parameters that are vetoed in the project with the parameter that we do get, you're welcome to do it. But it just means Mr. Wheel can't be bossy on that. So our vetoes from our patrons this week, I gotta find it. Color, they sophisticated. Ixnay on sophistication around here. Except for Adrian, he's pretty sophisticated with that jazzy coat. Now I got my t-shirt on, you got yours on. So he'll be the only sophisticated one around here. For Element, they said, no thank you to June, we're ready for July, I guess, number 11. Now everybody ready for a collective sigh of relief. They vetoed Mixed Media number 11. Even though it's not that bad. It's that bad. Now we give you a chance, the Rutas, if you would like to veto something.
I would not like to veto anything. I'm going to be brave or silly and think, right, bring it on. I'm ready for anything.
I think you can handle it.
Farm.
Yeah, we'll ask about farm here. We do have, let's go ahead and tell about farm. Farm was, okay, so we have a patron call every couple months with everybody. And so I decided, oh, what a great idea. We'll play charades. And I didn't tell people what we were going to play. And I just said, do some of you want to volunteer to play this game while the others watch? And Vicki's like, oh, sure, I'll do it. And so she did it. And I pulled one of the parameters which we were using for the charades, and I got farm. And bless Vicki's little heart, she blanked. She absolutely went blank, and it was the longest 60 seconds. I couldn't help you. I wanted to do this so that you would think chicken.
But I did.
And then Adrian did the same thing when he walked in. He was like, that was his first thought too. But you were just blank, so we just had to teach you a little bit about number 12 farm. You sure you don't want to veto that?
I am sure. I'm ready for farm.
That's a girl. That's wonderful. Well, if you did get your druthers and you were betting on what Mr. Wheel would give us, what would you think he might have up his sleeve tonight? His microphone sleeve, I guess.
I would love a guest choice for A2 size card, because I have all the backdrop dies for that. I'd like happy colours and collections, because I've got some wonderful stamps for collections.
Oh,
And I would also go for adding a banner, please.
Adding a banner. Do we have a number for that? There it is. Very good, Mr. Producer.
Number 90.
Mr. Producer is the man behind the scenes over there. He's the one that's making everything happen technically. He's the one that has designed and programmed this whole show. So he is over there just working his little fingers, and he's got 3 screens that he's viewing, and he's doing all sorts of things. So we thank him always, every week. So, okay, then if that's what we've got, that's what we'll go with. Let's give this guy a warm-up. And for project, will we get your wish? I think he's gonna like you. You have done so much for Craft Roulette. You've written articles about us and everything. Birthday card. I like that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That was my choice.
Aha! We are going to talk about each one of these parameters in just a second. Colors. So if you don't understand, just hold tight. 21. Picnic. That's very timely for the US. For element. Michelle Lupton likes the birthday card. Number 7. You got what you wanted. Collections. Congratulations. And no farm for you. And random. Will she get 2 out of 2? 2 out of 4? I'm not good with numbers. It's more of an art than science. Black dots. Is that like the pirate black dot? Oh no, not the black
Exactly
dot.
what the theme is going to be. I know exactly what the theme is going to be.
This is gonna be fine. What would you collect as a pirate? Skulls? Gold.
Treasure, of
Gold. Treasure, right. Okay, so we're going to talk about each one of these. That we're going to have to use something related to each one of these parameters. This is going to, we consider this your art project. We're not going to tell anybody what you have to use or what you have to do. We do request that it's family friendly, but other than that, you just have some fun with it. Art can be very literal. It can be HEY, Google, what's collections. He may tell you that it's when people go around and get bill money, or he may say it's like things like milk glass and napkin ring holders and gnomes and trolls or whatever you collect. Moose. I don't know what people collect. I mostly collect dust bunnies around here. So it is your art project. It can be very literal or it can be very abstract and all the places in between. That's how we do it around here. So for birthday card, that's what do you're going to want to probably have happy birthday somewhere or some kind of image that goes along with happy birthday. It doesn't have to be, I mean, you could have like a birthday card with candles, but without the words, or you could have cake, or balloons are big on birthdays. Just different things that feel like birthday cards that you would make you go, that's my birthday card. You know, your date, number. Ardith did a really cute card today on using a great big number for her son's birthday. Other than that, it really didn't look birthday-ish, except that it had his big old number on it. So I think that one will probably be pretty easy. What do you think?
I think so. I like the idea of birthdays. I've got party hats on the mind at the moment.
That's cool. That's a good that's a good little draw. For colors, we have picnic. Now, that doesn't mean you have to have picnic elements in your card. It just means that's a color palette that we're going to want to have you draw from. So when I think of picnics, I certainly don't think of snow colors. I think more of red gingham, red and white checks, and green grass and blue skies, and fried chicken brown.
Wooden baskets, picnic basket.
Picnic baskets, like Yogi Bear says. And so you can bring in some wood elements on something like that too. Black, you can bring in lots of black dots. Little black ants could be, if you want to pull in the picnic element images, it works. It's fun to bring in those combinations. And so those are my colors, but you can make them muted because it could be it could be a memory of a picnic color combination. So you could have muted colors like if you were doing it on a movie. Oh, yes, black and white even. It's all fine. But I would probably go bright because I almost always go bright. Well, I think we lost her, so we'll get her back.
We'll get her back.
Collections. I want to know what she's talking about collections because I'm kind of don't have a collections idea. Except for my dust bunnies. That's really what I collect. I'm not a collector of much. I get a lot of heirlooms, but I don't I don't go to antique stores and say, yeah, I got it. I'm looking for it because that's what I collect. So I don't know. Collections. What are you guys thinking? Cats? Yeah, cat ladies.
Go ahead and
Picnic on the beach would have a whole set of colors, wouldn't it? Could be foggy. Excellent, Smurfy. An outdoor tea party. I love that idea. Yes, the little ants. You could pull together the color palette with the random black dots, and it would be fine. Yes, robots. I'm collecting at robots. This is true. I've got my robots, and I've got the ornament. That's true. I didn't think of that. Dare do robots twice in a row? Coffee pots. That would, yeah. Those enamelware coffee pots that you always like at a campfire. That's a picnic, isn't it? A campfire kind of thing.
There we go.
There, she's back. Okay, alrighty.
Hi.
What do you collect? You liked that idea, and you even wanted it. What do you collect?
I have a collection of Alice in Wonderland stamps, as you well know, but I'm going to stay loyal to the farm as I have a collection of farm animals.
And they're going to go to a birthday party.
And they are, yes, indeed.
Vicky's going to try and redeem herself with this card.
I know she's going to do fine. But stamps are something we collect, isn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah. I didn't think of that.
I saw paper in the chat.
Paper is something we collect. Shells, I see. Yes, we do collect craft supplies, so maybe we can bust out some old craft supplies that have been in our collection a long time and give them birth. So there's all sorts of collections, and that's going to be something that people will either go, I got it, or I got to figure it out. So it sounds like you have it figured out, and I've kind of got I got to figure it out, but you've got it. So that's good. Black dots. Do you ever add little black dots for embellishments, or do you want to use it in I like 3 little black dots in a cluster just for a little filler.
Splatter.
Adrian hates splatter.
You do?
I'm not sure that'll splatter
because it just gets everywhere. I made it. It was on my glasses. It was in my beard when I had one. It was everywhere.
So we won't let Adrian do that either.
No.
Well, we do have a policy around here. I can't do splatters on my desk, on my mask, because it gets on the camera. Yeah, and on the monitors and all the things, and we don't have that. So I have a box, and I have to go away to do it.
I tried it, Vicky's splatter box, but it didn't work. It still went everywhere.
You must be very passionate when you do your splattering. Yeah. It's like, wham, wham. You have a lot of juice on the brush and wham.
Yep.
Aggressive splattering. Oh, I spit. Aggressive splattering. So, oh man, we're in for it. Okay, well, we'll figure out something on the black dots. All right. So you comfortable? Adrian, are you making a card?
No, because I've got a lazy cat on my lap at the moment, so I cannot move.
Well, fair enough.
Twiggy's in the cat.
Twiggy's pretty important, so I think that's a good choice. All right. Well, you're the man behind Vicky, and we'll let you get away.
So when I keep disappearing, it's just to control the cat.
All right. Okie dokie. Well, let's get to our project gathering, and while you watch this word from In Review, which will be on Wednesday instead of Tuesday, 6 o'clock. We'll be right back. Does card making ever wear you out? Are you just having one of those days? Do you ever say to yourself, I wish there were more Craft Roulette on each week? Well, have we got good news for you? In Review is like part 2 of Craft Roulette, which features you, our card contributors. It'll be easy to find because it airs here on our Craft Roulette YouTube channel. We go live almost every Tuesday evening at 6:30 p.m. Central, and we do a number of fun things during the show, including Mail Call, where I share some of the nice cards and goodies people send us. Our Card Showcase, where we take a longer look at some of the contributions sent in from the most recent episode. And our Who Done It mystery game, where I recreate a card from the most recent episode's gallery, live on air. Everyone in the live chat gets to try and figure out which card I'm recreating. So, if you want more of what we do on Craft Roulette, you'll love our show, In Review. The Who Done It mystery game is just a game, and we do not actually solve mysteries, but we do actually solve mysteries. The show is supposed to be on Tuesdays, but we reserve the right to reschedule as necessary. Mary will not always know what she is doing, especially with buttons and or math. Stretchy pants and snacks are not required, but advisable. Please bring a friend. Too much fun for one person included. Collective noun for any one thing. A collective noun for just anything in particular. I'm doing a little anything. Yeah. So anything that I have more than one of could be a collection. All right. I need it. Vicki's saying she's helping me, and she is. Okay, I'm going to figure out this balloon. I'm going to have a collection of balloons because those are fun. I like those at birthdays, and I'm going to use my go Zilski on us here. And by the way, if you could Vinny us, if you could give us a Vinny and give us a thumbs up and subscribe, we also have down in the description the title, Vicki's YouTube channel. And if you could click on that, it will take you there and you could subscribe to hers too. She is brand new to YouTube. And so that would help her a whole lot. I would appreciate it. Okay, balloons. How do I make balloons around here? I don't know. I've got something that would work. But I don't know what, so I'll just sit back. No, I'm not going to sit back. There she is. You're back. Well, what do you think?
Well, I have this beautiful collection of stamps. Can you see?
Aha.
And I'm going to be using the farm animals. And they are going to be wearing party hats.
Perfect indeed.
And I have this paper.
Oh, I like that. That's pretty.
Yeah. And I have all my Copics laid out and I'm ready.
Well, dig in.
Oh, for black dots, I have a glaze pen to go over the eyes with.
You'll be great. That you got it figured out. My gosh. Yeah. All this training that you've been doing, staying up in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Is paying off.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed. So I've got this Zilski, Kathy Zilski stamp, and I think I'm just going to use these little words and I've got this cute little stamp set that's robots, and what am I thinking? Not using them. So I think we will use those. So let me think of some picnic colors. Oops, thank you. Colors. There's some grass green, some tablecloth red, pretty sky blue.
Sandwiches.
What
Colours
am I?
of sandwiches.
Sandwiches. Oh, some yellow egg sandwiches.
Yeah.
Yep. There you go. And
So-
I may find a few things. Ooh, how about some grapes if I want some grapes? That might work too. Okay, I think we're off. I do.
A robot is but a collection of gears and wires.
This is true.
Lots of collections. Yeah.
There are. And birthdays are a collection of years.
Yes.
So, all right, I think we've got it. So is it hard, Vicki? Is this good? Are you okay?
This is perfect.
All right.
Absolutely perfect. I've got this.
If you are coming in late, this is Craft Roulette. We are here with our friends from England, Vicki and Adrian Ruta, and we are going to be making a card, both of us making a card using these elements: birthday card, picnic colors, collections, and black dots.
Mm-hmm.
So will it be a birthday card for a pirate? Oh no. So Treasure Island, the Muppet Treasure Island is one of my favorite movies.
I love the Muppets.
Oh, they're so good.
You've watched it.
That's one of the best movies, and that black dot scene in there. There's some real fear going on. Real fear. Well, you're hopping right to it. I'm real proud of you.
Thank you very much.
Oh,
it's like I've done this before.
When Vicki's on a mission, there's no stopping her. She'll be able to make 2 or 3 cards. Easy.
Oh my gosh. I better get on it, huh?
No, that's too much pressure. I am joking.
That would be a lot.
I'm just making the card in my head. That's what I'm doing. Not physically, just in my head.
Well, maybe you'll send one in.
Maybe.
He's got until Sunday because he's not a patron.
Yeah. Picnics, you could actually have bees because bees attack picnics. Bees ruin picnics.
No, that's wasps.
Is it wasps?
Yes, wasps ruin picnics.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right.
They sure can. You have wasps? I hate wasps.
Oh, they're horrible. Absolutely horrible. They've just got no idea of personal space. And you don't know whether to just sit very still or wave your arms about, and it's just yeah.
So we just started getting lightning bugs this week. They come every year, and they are so cool.
Yeah,
we have them nearby in Hadley, don't we? We saw them.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I wanted to just get a glass jar and collect them, and Vicky's like, "You can't do that."
No, you can't. We used to get them when we were kids.
Yeah.
Collect them. It wasn't good for them.
No.
Oh no.
But we didn't mean
to. In the States, you have a more vast array of different species of animals than what we have here in the UK.
I would wonder. Yeah, I bet we do have a few other things that you don't have any rattlesnakes.
Thank goodness.
Right?
Well, we have like adders, and that's our most venomous snake, a grass adder, I think.
They are. I don't care.
But we don't have like coyotes and things like that.
I could make these gears into a balloon. I'm pretty sure.
Very colourful world.
But I got to make my balloons first. Okay. I do have some questions from your friends, the patrons. By the way, everybody that's a patron here that loves Vicki, if you could just give her a little heart right now, that would be so nice.
It would, please. That would be wonderful. Wow. I've gone up to 181 subscribers. Thank you, everybody.
Cool.
That's incredible.
Look at all those hearts.
Let's hit 200. That'd be great.
Wow, that's amazing.
It's a good group of supporters. Okay. What you do? You're doing reels and you're doing funny things. You did a great little. You did a really funny video with Adrian for your Craft Roulette promotion. It was just adorable. You were just right on it. You didn't.
That wasn't planned. None of my popping up behind Vicky is ever planned. It's just spontaneous.
Yeah. Kind of like wearing sequined jackets.
Yeah, she knows I'm in the room. She just doesn't know when I'm going to appear on camera.
Oh, no. Funny. I wondered how she did it with a straight face.
Oh, I don't know.
That was above and beyond.
She cut it just before she started laughing. And then I got the death stare of, why did you do that?
You got my teacher look.
Oh. And she realised how amazing it looked.
It did look really funny.
It was adorable.
Sometimes the most spontaneous the best things.
Your timing was really good, and you did the whole 3 bob thing, and it was all good. Yes, jazz hands. You did great. We do have some questions from your patron friends.
Lovely.
They want to get to know you even more. They do meet you on calls, which was fun on Thursday, by the way, when you and Marianne were both from the UK on the happy birthday card call. And that was really sweet. And it was a reasonable time of the day for you. So
it was. I appreciate that time of the day.
So that was nice. But Gwen Simmons asks, I enjoy viewing your YouTube channel, and your process videos. How long does it take you to film, edit, and post your videos?
Oh, okay. So I start filming in the middle of the night when I watch live. And so that's all the filming sorted out. And then I give it a break until the Monday evening where I film the script, where I write my script up, and then I do the audio. And then on a Tuesday night, Adrian does the editing where he puts the music in and the transitions and things. So over 3 days, but not just maybe an hour or so.
Yeah.
On each of those days. So not very long.
It's very dedicated.
It's the little things that you don't think would take time that do, like even writing the description for the video and listing all the products and doing the chapters. Yeah. Just little things like that. It's like, that takes a bit of time. And it's like, yeah. Even when you copy and paste everything, you've still got to edit it.
Yeah.
Yep.
But no, it was a fun learning curve. Like, we never knew anything about it before we started it. We've not studied anything. We've got no graphic degrees or anything. Nope. It was just a case of watch YouTube videos, Google this, and go from there.
You've gone right up the learning curve.
Thank you.
And so did I contact you on the April 1st?
You did.
Yes.
And I said to Adrian, once I'd sort of got over the initial, oh my goodness, I'm going to be on Craft Roulette. And then said to him, but it's April Fool's Day. Is this a joke?
Was it in the middle of the night as well?
It was in the evening.
Yeah.
So it was after 12 o'clock, which is when you know you're safe on April Fool's Day if it's after 12 o'clock in the afternoon. And that's how we work in the UK anyway. And then so I thought, right, okay, so it's after 12 o'clock. It's not an April Fool's joke. This is real.
Well, I was honestly surprised that you weren't making videos. And so that's why I wrote and said, do you have a YouTube channel? I'm not finding anything. And I can't have you on unless you do, and I can watch how you are and different things like that. And so you hopped on it. How many videos do you have now?
I think we're in the 40s now.
That's including shorts as well.
That's including shorts. But that will expand over the summer holidays because I'll have lots more time to...
because you work in a primary school.
I do.
Yeah, we both work full time. So then, and we've got the business as well. So it's juggling all the 3 things and making sure there's enough time for each. each thing as well. Because I think when we first set out, we thought, oh, we'll do 3 videos a week or something, and we just after doing that for 1 week, it's like, right, we can't keep this up, otherwise,
Right.
it's just
right.
too
It gets
much.
it
You
does
just
get
burn
to
out.
be a lot.
Yeah, you've got to have a happy medium. You've got to enjoy doing it. It can't feel like a chore, basically.
Right. And it can very easily.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, you got to enjoy it. But you seem to be having a lot of fun with it. So
Yeah.
I think that's fabulous.
So to anyone that's thinking about it, just give it a go and try. You might like it, you might not, but what's the harm in not trying?
And mostly, you can just start with your phone.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. And you don't have to pay for software. That there are free softwares out there for editing, so it's not like you have to buy the best equipment, best camera. You can do it with what you've got.
But when people do buy that good stuff, Adrian, when they decide they really don't like it, then we go in and get it. Because we've bought used almost everything.
Yep, everything's used.
Oh
Except
yeah,
microphones.
Yeah,
there's too many counterfeit microphones out there.
Yeah, I think we did get a microphone, just a basic one. For that'll be a bit better, but then we invested in an iPad to help with the editing, because we take the cameras on the phone, and because when we started off, it was transferring all the files across that took ages. So it was like, right, let's get an iPad, and then it goes straight across, and it made it so much easier.
Oh, okay. Well, Don
Wilcox,
were you in Australia? You sent your card came in upside down.
Yeah, what's happening there?
I was trying to flip Vicki's camera over earlier, and I guess I flipped the pop-ups by accident. Whoops.
Oh yeah, my memento ink's the right way round now.
Look at those little guys. It's a nice collection of critters.
It is wonderful. I love this stamp set.
And you are a lawn fawn kind of girl, right?
Absolutely. A lawn fawn addict, you could call me.
So if Lawn Fawn is watching, there's your girl right here. She is bona fide.
Check out the website. See what we make.
That's right. You're all cute all the time. For real. For real, you are.
And small scissors.
Well, guys look okay. They're not a card crime.
No.
Very colourful robots they are.
They are. Trying to find a little something else, because that's kind of maybe a frame around them. No, I like that. We'll make a frame with that. Well, Sue Small Crider, who is new as a and this one might be, I don't know about you in sports, but she asked, what is your favorite football team? Football, otherwise known as soccer.
I might just have to say Newcastle, because that's who Adrian supports, because otherwise I'll be in trouble.
Yeah. We both support Newcastle United.
In absolute honesty, I don't really support football. I don't watch a lot of football, but if it's on and Adrian's shouting at the television, obviously I get myself involved.
No, you leave the room because
yeah, I'm not really a sport fan. I can take or leave it. I like the Olympics. And but yeah, no, not football so much.
Soccer.
So, Adrian, do you watch American football?
No, I don't understand it. They wear too much padding for me. That's rugby.
I was just going to say you must like rugby.
Yeah, rugby, but no, I've watched it, but I don't understand the rules. I probably could get into it.
Yeah,
because it is quite big in the UK now.
Right, it's kind of Our
Well,
Chiefs
we
are
have
going
teams
over
from
to
America
Germany.
over and actually play at our national stadium, like one game a year. So it's getting quite big.
Mm-hmm.
But,
Yep, that whole
like,
international thing.
yeah, but a match lasts. I'd love to go to America and watch a match because of the tailgating. That fascinates me.
It's real, man. They are
Like, get
serious
hours
tailgaters
beforehand,
around here.
drink, barbecues, be perfect.
Smells good.
Yep.
Yep. It's all very fun. It's very serious. They start early.
Wow.
They start earlier than the craft roulette people on their tailgate party.
Wow. So in the American football stage in the US, do the home and the away fans sit separate, or do they all mix together?
Oh,
They all mix together.
They mix. Yeah.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah. In the UK with soccer, no, they have to separate them. Otherwise, it gets chaotic and violent.
Oh, dear.
People are that passionate over here. It's silly, really.
Yeah, it is.
Everyone should just mix together. It's just better that way.
They should really just support the Kansas City
Yeah.
Chiefs.
Yeah.
Forget the other.
If you're wearing the wrong colours, you're not coming in.
That's right. Boy, when the Chiefs do play, their stadium is red. It is so red. People really wear the merch. Like Vicki is tonight.
Yes. Had to.
I'm going to shine these guys up.
Ooh.
They're robots after all. They shouldn't be matte. They should be.
Is that Versamark you've got there?
Yes,
it's moving a bit quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. It is. We have a.
There you got logo on the back of the card.
Here it is. Put a little clear stuff on it. Chris Hovestall. And you're kind of new in this and everything, but you're doing really well, and you're hitting the pedal to the metal. She asks, what is the one piece of advice that you would give for marketing? And the same question for pricing the cards you sell. I think that's one of the tough things is what prices do you put on things?
I underprice terribly.
Yeah.
I think that I love making cards, and I'd probably give them away if I could.
She has actually in the past.
And I have given them away in the past. But
Right.
it's very difficult because I think, especially where the current climate with money and people are trying to save, so
Right.
they don't really want to spend money on cards. So if I make them cheaper, they could still spread the joy with buying a cheaper card.
Yeah, still make something out of it. I think it all depends whether you want to make it as like, right, this is going to be my business, this is going to be my income, or whether it's like, right, this is my hobby, and if I can make a little bit out of it, that's fine.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I think that's our kind of way. Is like, yes, obviously, with any business you'd like to make something, but it's a hobby at the end of the day. It's what Vicki enjoys doing, and we want people to enjoy the cards, but to be able to afford to enjoy the cards.
Right.
And marketing
It's
is a bit
tricky.
Marketing's quite difficult. We use Facebook for a lot of ours, like Facebook groups as well. There's a lot of great groups out there. You could literally just search handmade goods, handmade for sale in whatever city or state you are, and there'd be an amazing group there. We don't really do much advertising at the moment because we've tried it in the past and it's not really worked out for us. I think if you're selling cards, it's quite difficult because the cards aren't worth much in comparison to, say, you're selling televisions at £200. So that's the way that we see it, but it's more of a hobby for both of us. Like, my hobby is creating the website, designing the website and things like that. So we enjoy every aspect out of it, and I think that's the main thing. If we stop enjoying it, then it'll be no good for us. We have to enjoy it.
Absolutely. Right. You really do.
To summarize, I'd say enjoy it.
Right. And don't
yeah,
go messing it
just-
up by making it.
yeah,
By selling stuff. Sometimes that's
Well, you will make
true.
mistakes, but you learn from their mistakes.
yeah.
Right.
Everything's a learning curve. We found, haven't we?
We have. I need a stamp set. Excuse me one moment. I thought I had everything ready.
You betcha.
Well, Vicky's not there, so there you go. I'll just jump in. What do you want me to do?
Nothing, thank you.
No, I'm being evicted again now.
That didn't last long.
No. Don't want the wonderful viewers not see my face close up.
Oh, we're getting asked by the chatterbox about teams. And I
yes.
don't really know. I don't really know
Wow.
for sure where
To be
you
honest.
pledge your allegiance.
Purple.
It's not purple, as Adrian is trying to say.
I thought he had a hairball.
I do like the colour purple, but I think I'm leaning more towards orange these days because it's a very bright, cheerful colour. And
Right.
You do like your fall colours.
I do like autumn colours and fall
Good.
colours.
Yes.
So that's probably stems from there, really, that I enjoy orange. I love green, though. That's probably, if I had to choose and be on a team, I'd probably be on team green.
If that was a team, but we don't
Yes,
have team
exactly.
green. So yeah.
No. But it rhymes.
Team green, that does have a certain melodic tone to it, doesn't it? Well, how about you, Adrian? Are you feeling it? Are you feeling
I
the team
haven't got a
purple?
clue what the team stand for, so
Are
I'll
you
sit on the
kidding?
I'll just support my wife with her choices.
You're a smart
answer,
man. Our teams are based on way back when. I like orange, and apparently I was adding orange as a color on our color palette more than I was adding other colors. And so there was a bit of a, not a revolt, but there were some grumblings going on. And it was true. I was adding more orange than any other, and then like purple. And so what we found out was people tended, not that they were necessarily their favorite colors, orange or purple, but people tended to like one better than the other. And so Team Orange and Team Purple were born.
Yeah, I suppose different colours will match both colours. So
yeah, so it's just a fun thing. And it is funny. The Team Purple people are passionate. They are. Oh, they are. They're like serious. And the Team Orange people are like, yeah, that's fine. Let's go have some fun.
Yeah, that sounds like
the Team Purple people will just like lay it down and say, this is what we're going to do. This is really where it should be. And Team Purple really is pretty. I mean, they have beautiful cards. And I appreciate them. I just don't go there.
Yeah, that's also good for all the new people watching to learn, because they're probably asking, what is this about the teams?
Right. And there is a lot of tradition here at Craft Roulette, and most of it, not all of it, but most of it, including our odd language, is on our craftroulette.live site.
I have to ask Vicky to translate some of that sometimes. I'm like, what does that mean? What's Mary saying?
Right. Is that American English or is that Craft Roulette English? It's different.
It's Craft Roulette English most of the time, isn't it?
That's right.
It's craftlish.
It's craftlish.
Yeah.
Well, Leslie Miller asks, what is the most creative change that you have seen in the 10 years that you've been making cards?
Electric die cutting machines.
It really did make a difference, didn't it?
Are the best.
Until they break.
Until they
with your plates
are
inside.
not working anymore, which is what I found a couple of weeks ago. But I have a new one now. But
good.
The difference that makes. You wouldn't think that it'd make a lot of difference.
But it does.
But it really does.
Yeah. That's a big deal. See, I think the reason I tend to go with fussy cutting, except for some basic shapes like this, is because I never had those when I started making cards. I had to cut anything I wanted, and so that's just I'm very comfortable with that.
Yeah.
But, you youngsters that have come up in the last 10 years came up with die cuts, and it is fabulous how nicely they can do.
Yeah.
Well, they can make something look.
That's one of Vicky's favourite words, that youngsters.
What was it?
Youngsters, one of my favourite words.
Youngsters. You got to shake a finger when you do it too. You youngsters.
Because I say that, and Vicky's like, you can't say that, you're not that old. Or I'll go, whoa. When you think that the year 2000 was only 10 years ago and you have to be corrected because it wasn't. Then... I
don't know what the difference you have to call somebody a youngster.
Yeah.
How many years senior you need to be.
Yeah.
To know.
So there's.
I feel like saying it a bit more these days, so I'm probably getting there.
I guess it's who your audience is. If your audience is youngsters. I'm checking your numbers here. Let's see what we got. What's that? Vicki?
Yes?
You're getting some real nice subs there. You're up to 234.
Wow. That's incredible. Oh, thank you so much, everybody. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Thank you.
Yes.
That is amazing.
That is. That's just wonderful.
That's even well for Twiggy as well. She's still excited about that. Oh no, she's gone back to sleep now.
That was a big hurrah for her.
She's 16 years old.
Bless her heart. That's
good. We'll try and put a picture up somewhere so everyone can see Twiggy.
Yeah, I think we've seen her, but she's always welcome. She's cute. Yeah. My daughter has a cat that's about 20, and it's not. It's not doing real well. She's still kicking. Hope this doesn't mess it up. Nope, it's fine. I'm gonna just put some.
They are very
a collection of gears. Here they come. I like my little Roby bots. Now somebody gave me this, and I don't recall who it was. I'm sorry. I'm sure glad I have it tonight. Roberta gave me one, but I don't think this is the one that she gave me. Mrs. Birthday Bob. But it has one, and I saw these, and I thought, oh, 2, that makes a collection. This is not what I saw. When I wrote collection on the board, I didn't foresee robots. I always am amazed at how much influence the Chatterbox has on me, but I like it. D. Freeman asks, how big is the card market in the UK, and is there a difference between the population there and here? You may not know that answer, but as far as the difference between the population here or there. But so are there a lot you have craft fairs and things that you do?
Yeah, I think that's getting quite popular now. It has been over the past 5 years or so, like artisan makers. People are preferring to support local. There's been a lot of like government initiatives and a lot of advertising based by the government and people like that to support more handmade businesses. And a lot of like the department stores are inviting people to sell within the department stores. Population wise, I think the population of the UK now is about 70 million, whereas the US is about what's that, 300?
I have no idea.
350.
I have no idea.
We're big. We got a lot of folks.
Yeah. So when you think, and we're just a tiny island, really, when you look at us on a map.
Yeah, you're cute.
330. 331.
330. Oh, I was close then.
I know a bunch of you. but not
Yes,
that
the
many.
UK population for craft roulette is expanding, which is wonderful.
Yeah.
It
And across
is.
Europe as well. We noticed on the map today.
Right.
It's amazing.
Sometime you're going to be having a convention over there. I just know it.
Oh, that would be wonderful. I'd happily run it.
Vicky will host it, but it's got to be outside of school term.
Yeah.
Right.
At a normal time of day.
Yeah.
Maybe a smaller gathering. I know that we have introduced some people together. It's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking, like Biddy Penny and Ardith did a collab today that they released, and they met through Craft Roulette, and it's sweet. Real sweet. I love it. Let's see. I'll do that.
Just added the black dots.
Good. Oh, we have let's see. Irene Smith would like to know if you have identified any card design trends that are unique to or more popular in a specific country or geographic area. Since you get the benefit of seeing Craft Roulette's gallery every week, do you think that there's a lot of difference in the crafters, like in Europe and the UK, compared to America? I don't. We just have so many styles all over everywhere.
I think because I like the Lawn Fawn Company and Kindred Stamps, which are all American companies, I'm so stuck in American companies for my crafting that terribly I don't really take much notice of the UK companies. I will buy from a UK company those products to support them, but I don't really buy a lot. We've got Hunky Dory and Crafter's Companion, which I think sell a lot of other people's goods as well. But I'm not.
Happy Doodle.
I don't really buy much from the UK brands.
It just doesn't suit your style, does it?
No, not because I love the critters of Lawn Fawn. So I think, and I think if I expanded any more with craft brands, then I would probably have to run out of space. I am.
You
I
did
do
move
try
and
to stick to one.
Yeah.
And
were you surprised when you moved to this house how much you had?
I was.
A little
I
bit.
was.
We've moved into this house and out of this house again. It's the house I grew up in as a child, and my dad lives here.
Oh, nice.
And me and Adrian were moved into a flat. So the craft room that we had originally was a lot smaller. I had a table and a couple of shelving units, and then when we moved into the flat, it expanded throughout lockdown. And then we've moved back into this house, and it's just got bigger again.
Taking over all the other rooms.
We are just in one room.
Yeah.
No, there's boxes in the other room at the moment.
Well, that was to tidy this room up.
How's your card? Are you calling it a done card?
I am.
You want to hold it up so we can see it a little better?
Yes.
I love seeing all these people saying they're subscribing to you. Thank you, guys. So my card is a birthday card. It says your birth is a big deal. It's picnic colors, bright and cheerful, which I think lends itself to a nice happy birthday card anyway. And then my collection are my robots. And thank you for that suggestion. I'm so dense. And my black dots, I just have them laying around on top of just little teeny tiny ones. I also have a collection of gears. So including a balloon that has a gear on it. So very fun. And your card, could you walk us through that one?
Yes, I can. So I have a birthday card. My farm animals are wearing birthday hats, and they have a range of birthday greetings. I think my favorite one is how exciting. And so they are, what's the colors? Oh, picnic colors. So I've gone for the picnic blanket style, but a very colorful picnic blanket.
Really pretty.
And black dots are the little glossy dots that I've used a glaze pen for on the eyes.
Perfect. Look at you.
Yeah.
You did it, Vicki.
I did.
She did the farm.
I'm so sorry you can't see her glow right now. She's got the biggest smile. I get to see it, but she's got a beautiful, beautiful smile going on there. So, do you ever get in a creative rut?
Oh yes.
Yes, but to promote Craft Roulette even more, I will turn to Craft Roulette parameters if I get into a creative rut. I just think, right, what would we do if we had some spins and I spin my random number generator, or I ask Adrian to pick a number?
Yeah, pick a number. That's like, no, not that number, another number. No, not that one.
I do cheat a little.
You just gotta say, Adrian, only one veto.
Yeah.
How many?
That would narrow me down quite a bit. But yeah, so I don't really get into a creative rut. I will maybe take a day off and do some cross stitching instead.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah,
but not you. You're mostly right there at the card table, I think. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to let you relax, and we're going to go tell everybody how they can play too, and then we'll come back to say goodnight. So, because it's pretty darn late at your house, you did really well. I am so proud.
Thank you very much.
All right, we'll be right back with you because you guys are going to want to play. My gosh. Like I said, we are going to have some really great spin sponsors next week, and that's what you'll be sending your cards in and to be eligible to win. So, what you want to do is send a card in or a project in. Well, no, it's a card this time. It says birthday card. A birthday card using picnic colors, some kind of collection or collections, and black dots. You can do that if you just put your mind to it and sit down and sleep on it if you don't have it right now. It's okay. You've got till Sunday evening at midnight Central Daylight Time. And if you're a patron, you can have clear till Thursday. You go to craftroulette.live and upload it using the form that is now there. And you will see it right there on the homepage. Easy peasy. We have, oh my goodness gracious, is that next week? We have Jeannie Lou already with the moving bathtub. Coming back. That's the...
It'll take a second.
Okay.
Sorry, that's my fault.
It's okay. We like you. We couldn't do it. Somebody said, oh, you better keep him. And I said, oh my gosh, there would be no show without him. So, yeah, I think that's the ticket right there. But anyway, we do have some wonderful guests coming up. Jeannie Lou. We're going to visit some of our guests that have been on before. I'm kind of taking some fun times there in the summer and reconnecting with some buddies. Leslie Benson from up the street in Lee Summit. Charlene Madrid and Ashley Young will be joining us. I need to get back to the other side of the table and add some more shows because I have more coming. But we look forward to spending an evening with these lovely, lovely crafters and craftettes. So I guess they're all craftettes. Yes. So join us every Friday.
Are we ready now?
Well, are we? We haven't. Yes. There we go. We do want to thank our patrons. I did the end of the month post today. And by the way, I know some people have stopped being patrons, and I never know what to do. It's like so awkward. I go, should I send them an email and say thank you? But then I think, oh, they're going to be going, she's going to want me to be a patron. No, I want you to do you. So if you can be a patron and support us financially, that is so fabulous. And if you can't, a thumbs up, subscribe, and share is absolutely lovely. Adding some glitter in our Facebook group is wonderful. There's all things that we can do to support each other and encourage each other in this walk. So join us on that. But I was doing that. We do have expenses, such as we had a battery backup that blew up on us, and we had to buy a new one of that, and that was like $225. And did you know our digital ocean went up? It did. So our gallery that we have for everybody's cards costs $75 now, or it was 60 something. Now it's $80 a month. So these things
it's
all
a little bit more than that.
He never tells me the end number because he knows I'm going, can't we find something cheaper?
Nope.
Anyway, so those kind of things add up, and that's what these people are helping us do. So thank you so much. We cannot express how much we love, but also the encouragement that you give us. Thank you. What else do we... Oh, you know what that means. There's that confetti. Is Patty back in the room? No, it's time for giveaways. We're going to be giving away an OG, an original giveaway, which is a card with a handmade card with an itty bitty gift, a goodie bag, and some gift certificates. If you sent in a card last week, make sure you stick around because you are going to want to claim it. I don't go chasing you gotta find me. Your digital ocean went up too?
Love DigitalOcean.
But it works, right? You gotta do it. They have their expenses are going up too, right, Amanda? Okie dokie. For a handmade card, our OG. Who's getting it? Congratulations to you all in advance. And thank you so much for sending in those 300 plus cards. Woo! We will send this one anywhere. Even if it's the North Pole. Or the South Pole. I don't think anybody watches this from there. Anita S. Congratulations. We will send you an OG.
First time card, right? First time support.
Was she?
Yeah.
Well, Anita S. Congratulations. Not a bad way to start. I like it. And for a goodie bag, this does need to stay in the U.S. Please. Unless you're sire. I need to get that orange spoon scent, but I want to cut it. It's a little long. Anyway, that's another story, but I've been thinking about it all week and haven't told you, and you know how to handle the saw. Mary Ellen Finley. Yahoo, yahoo. Mary Ellen, make sure you contact me using that contact form. If you put it in a message or DM or text me, email me, normally I'll lose it. So please use that form because it flags me. I need that.
It's the claim prize form.
Claim prize, which will be coming open here momentarily. Oh, North Pole is here, Kim. Kim is here. Heather Miller is winning a Brutus Monroe. Brutus Monroe $25 gift certificate. You will love it. You'll have so much fun. I saw what somebody got today. It was really cool. They got like bubblegum embossing powder that smells like bubblegum. Who knew? May. Who's going shopping at May's with a $25 gift certificate? Oh, darn, Brenda. Heather, another Heather, but a different Heather. Heather Sunflower Fields. Congratulations. She is a patron I just talked to her this week. So good. She's got a birthday coming up. You can go shopping for your birthday. We do have a wonderful card exchange, and I am getting my July birthday cards ready. That's this weekend for Pear Blossom Press. And oh gosh, tonight is the last night of the discount for Brutus Monroe and Pear Blossom, by the way. Terry Kellum, you will love it. Terry, make sure you contact me. Where? On craftroulette.live using what? The claim prize form. You got it. By when? Midnight on Sunday. Thank you. Here she comes back. Well, what time is it?
It is 1:48.
I'm
not 2 o'clock yet, so it's absolutely fine. I won't turn into a pumpkin.
Well, you've got that bright shirt on. I wasn't sure if it was already happening. But thank you. I am so proud of you and so glad that this worked out.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
April Fools! Not at all.
No, we're not even live. No.
That's right. We aren't really doing this. There's not over 200 subscribers now at your.
It is real.
This was all just a silliness. Yeah, no, it's real. You did it. You did it. You want to lead us in our brain kiss?
I will. Yep. So, kiss your brains, everyone.
There we go. Yahoo! Did you kiss Twiggy's brain?
Where's Twiggy? Oh, she's cuddled up on Adrian's lap.
She needs a brain kiss, just a little smoochy. There, she got it. Thank you guys. Happy birthday, America. On Tuesday, we will see you Wednesday on In Review. And happy Canada Day. Have fun, you guys. Thank you, Rutas. Thank you, Miss Producer. Chatterbox, I'll read your story tomorrow. Thank you so much, everyone. Everybody stay safe. Night-night. Really night-night.